Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Remember to sub-watch for more exciting details. Paige's young Sheldon final absence explained by show boss. Executive producer Steve Holland reveals why Paige was absent in the young Sheldon final. The Big Bang Theory prequel was primarily about Sheldon and the Coopers, but it was also able to introduce several notable guest stars, including McKenna Grace's character. Paige was Sheldon's fellow prodigy who fell on hard times, resulting in a much darker path for her. Despite her popularity, Paige neither appeared nor was mentioned in the young Sheldon final, leaving the franchise no other opportunity to properly end her arc. Holland addresses the questions regarding Paige's fate in a new interview with TV Line, with the showrunner explaining that they didn't think the character's story needed anything more. However, he also admitted they would have wanted to have her back, but Grace was simply too busy during young Sheldon's final year in production. Read his full quote below. People ask about Paige all the time, and she was only in 9 episodes of young Sheldon. Big Bang was done, and there was no way to go. Can we go back and retrofit her into Big Bang Theory? People online respond to Paige, and I think that's because McKenna is incredible. The downside of McKenna being incredible is that McKenna is a movie star, and that makes McKenna very difficult to get. When we got into this season, especially with it being a shortened season, we never thought that Paige's storyline was an arc that needed more closing than it got. There was a parallel. She was a bit of a mirror image of Sheldon, a different way that Sheldon could have turned out, and I think we saw that play out. Despite only appearing in a handful of episodes, Paige had a clear storyline that was engaging, especially in contrast with what the show's titular character was going through. Like Sheldon, Paige is a child prodigy who may actually be better than the boy genius. Aside from her intellect, she's also well-adjusted and sociable, but that all changed when her parents split up. She blamed herself and acted out in response. The last time Paige was on the show was back in young Sheldon season 6 when Missy ran away in her attempt to rebel against Mary and George. Now, her fate is one of the biggest unresolved plots of the series. Granted that she wasn't an established character in The Big Bang Theory, the public's investment in the character should have motivated the series to at least give her a proper send-off. Grace didn't have to show up, but offering an update about Paige in young Sheldon season 7 would have helped curb this criticism. Paige's whereabouts remain young Sheldon's most intriguing mystery, and there is currently no potential avenue to address this in the foreseeable future. While the prequel will continue via Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, the new show will focus on an entirely new couple who has no ties to Grace's character. Perhaps if Missy comes back for the upcoming spin-off, she can also recruit Paige to appear.